Okay.
Maybe. It was Vivian Lee, though. Are you ready? When I think about horses, and which is not something I do very often, although I've been studying them a lot here lately, I always tend to remember a line rendered by Elizabeth Taylor in the movie National Velvet. She was, like a lot of young girls are, just in love with horses. And her famous line from that is one word where she just, horses. She loves horses. Well, we are working on a series here at Tabernacle called the Four Horsemen of Havoc. The Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Four horsemen that are found in Revelation 6. And when it comes to discussion and dissension and confusion and conjecture and opinion and all these things, very few subjects in the religious world generate more differences of opinion and interpretation than the four horsemen of the apocalypse. Well, the horses themselves are relatively simple. I mean, one is white, one is red, one is black, and one is pale. But it's not the horses that do the damage, it's the guys that own the horses. Just like the first horseman, it says, I looked, and there before me was a white horse. Its rider held a bow, and he was given a crown, and he rode out as a conqueror bent on conquest. Well, there are certain absolute truths in that, and you can see how that has worked out over the centuries since these horsemen were let go. And, you know, I just kind of let the cat out of the bag, as it were, in that I hold, as do many, that these horsemen have been riding for centuries. And the evidence of their work, of their labors, is clear to anybody who studies history at all. But this guy on this white horse, given a crown, given a bow, bent on conquest and sent to conquer, who is this guy? It's almost like the Lone Ranger. You know, he's on a white horse, he's dressed more or less in white, but he's got this black mask on, and that's the question at the end of every Lone Ranger segment. Who was that masked man? Well, who's on this horse? And again, scholars disagree. But I can tell you this has been a fascinating study. And while there is a lot of confusion, there is a lot of difference of opinion, there are certain things about these four horsemen that are undeniable. And what they do through history presents a pattern that we can see in politics, in the military, in the food supply, in diseases, and other things. And are these horsemen literal horsemen? I'll leave that to you. But are the effects of these horsemen being seen today? Have they been seen for centuries? Absolutely. And you can see them right now today. So let me just encourage you, if you have a Bible, anywhere you can get to it, to read the first half of the 6th chapter of Revelation, maybe to pick up some books and study, because as I said, there's a lot of different opinions about who these people are, when they were let go, what they're doing, where it's happening, and how their work, their mission factors into what we're seeing today. And I would submit to you, they are riding today, they are wreaking havoc today. And we're going to look at them Sunday, 9:30, 11 o'clock, and for the next 4 Sundays, and you can go back and I got Drew sitting over here, so I hope I don't mess this up, but you can go to our YouTube channel, Tabernacle Baptist Vidalia, or to Facebook, Tabernacle Baptist, and last week's message is archived. The one thing that is absolutely certain about this is these horsemen, Jesus turned them loose and sent them on a mission. So I hope you'll follow us as we do that. May God bless you and keep you safe through this time. And I'll give you some of the best advice ever given me, and that is stay out of the newspaper. We'll see you later. Bye.